Good evening, everybody. This is Pamela. I wanted to get on here and talk to you guys about something very degrading that happened to me just a few minutes ago. As we all know, COVID has really put a wrench into our lives, and our government is in shambles right now, especially in terms of the White House. But our local officials are doing everything they can to keep their metropolises safe. A lot of things have been canceled this year. Um, some parks have been closed for a year. Sporting events have been canceled. Music events have been canceled. Tom Jones just notified his audience over in the UK that his tour may not continue until next year. And as I've talked about in my past videos about Christopher Cross, he is now fighting back from COVID 19. He is now in a wheelchair and in rehab, trying to regain his legs so he could get out there and perform for you when it is safe for you to do so, to get out and about. Well, I just found out that the red, white, and boom that is so prevalent for our city of Columbus, Ohio, has been canceled for the calendar year of 2020. And it's sad, but I agree with this decision because there's a lot of people in the Trumpian world that sling around the word Jew in nasty ways and filthy ways, and it makes me sick. And I've had slams on my disability about it being a fake. Come on. And as somebody that has always been a sickly child with colds and flu, I could be down for at least 2 weeks with a cold. I could be down for at least 2 to 3 weeks with the flu. So, yeah, not fun. But when I have some no name, no content looking motherfucker on YouTube telling me, oh yeah, stay home and play disabled like you are. I could show you the walker, asshole. I could show you my power chair. And yeah, I have to use it when I go out of the house. My arms are shot. I'm almost 50 fucking years old. I'm old enough to be your mother. So don't test me about my disability, okay? I deal with enough assholes in my time. Who are you, Richard Vernon, the guy who could give one rat's ass about anybody but yourself? Come on. You're just like Donald Trump. He's only out for his bottom line and not yours. The city is trying to reopen itself. The country is trying to reopen itself. But it's going to take some time. And the vaccine that you all want so much, it's not going to come overnight. All your bitching, all your moaning ain't going to bring it any faster. So you could either learn to live with it or get off the planet. I'm tired of it. I'm tired of the anti-Semitic talk. I'm tired of being singled out for my disability and have it called a fake. Try me, motherfucker. Try me. And yeah, my older brother did lose his job. Macy's is going by the wayside. Amazon won't hire him. He's away for at least another week and a half. So I'm doing the best way I can to keep my house running, pay off all my bills, and maybe have enough money to get my teeth fixed in the future. It's not easy. And I may have to skip going to get my breath checked. And I know having my physical checkups is very important. But I'm not willing to get on a box bus to go over to a doctor's office. I don't care if it is near a hospital. Not gonna do it. So I think about all the people on the front lines that are working themselves to the point of mental and physical exhaustion to keep us from getting any sicker than some of us already have been. And it really makes me sick that the anti-Semitic crap has come out, the signaling out of the disabled people, and the LGBTQ community has also taken a hit. The Gay Pride Parade for Columbus, at least, has been moved up to October. But like they say, it's a tentative date. It is not set in stone. Things are changing all the time, and the people that are working in the labs are doing everything they can to find a ready treatment for this. But the fact is, there is no ready treatment for it. Just like a cancer. Each cancer is different. What may work for one person may not work for the other person. Get off it, man. We are in it for the long haul, no matter how much you bitch and cry. So, I just can't believe how some people are. Let's see. And I reported the person who slammed my disability because I don't have time for that. I don't have time for that. And I let the person know, you have been reported, pal. You know, and places like Easton Town Center are trying to get open by May the 12th, which is on my dad's birthday. But I'm not going anywhere. I'm going to stay home and practice my safe distancing. I have gone out back to sit for an hour, have like a little lunch. But I don't hang outside very much. Because one, it's been raining. Two, I'm dealing with a lot of bugs. And three, I don't have anybody to talk with. Because I'm rather angry with my brother right now for the way he treated me this past Saturday about the HDMI cable to my little Blu-ray player that I got for my birthday. But you know, I fucking let that one turd have it. You know? And let's see what the person said here. I said to somebody named Durango95, who has no videos on his channel, by the way, not that I bothered to take a look. But people are calling it tyranny that things like Red, White, and Boom are being shut down for the calendar year. And I could see the city's decision in doing so because it is a mass gathering. Remember, no more than 10 at a gathering, okay? You know, somebody says, we need to stop this tyranny. And I said, shut up. At least it won't be like those who pissed and moaned about their vacations and crowded a beach and came home with COVID-19. You know, and I heard about a nurse that had a heart attack, which may be a symptom of the COVID-19. They've been talking about stuff like blood clots. And it's a really, really scary situation. And they had to save the baby by giving the mother a C-section. They don't know if mom is going to make it, but the baby is doing fine, as can be expected. The woman was at least 6 months pregnant. But the person that called my disability a fake says, then stay home, crybaby. We don't have to pretend to be disabled just as you are. Just put on your mask a little tighter and go hide in your closet and wait for the governor and Dr. Acton to tell you how to live your stupid stooge. You stupid stooge. And I said, I do have cerebral palsy, you prick. My brother lost his job permanently. No one will hire him. Not even Amazon. So go kill yourself. Then again, Trump and the stooges are doing a good job of killing you. One of Trump's right-hand men just found out he has COVID-19. You know, and I did report the guy who slammed me for my disability. I don't play well when that happens. You know, that could be your son. That could be your daughter that has a disability. In fact, I follow a young man that has some type of disability that, you know, that keeps him in a wheelchair, can't speak, but he's the happiest person that I know. And I just recently started following this young man's story. Let me see if I can find the video link here to his playlist. Let me go back to my channel. And let's see here. Let's see. Let me go to my creative playlist and I could see what I could find out here. Let's see. I follow special needs animals and special needs children, and I try to stand up for the good guy and put an end to drunk driving. And oh, here it is. There's a young boy by the name of Daniel that has some sort of brain disability that prevents him from walking, talking, eating, to have other problems as well. I couldn't even name them all. And it's not funny, you know, because this mother who has worked her ass off in giving her son the best chance that she knows that she can give him for his right to live and have a happy life no matter what the odds. And this kid is just so sweet. But when he gets sick, it's a big deal. And when this COVID thing broke out, the mom decided not to have the nurses come in because when you're working in the nursing field, they are exposed to everything. From colds to flu to getting pricked by needles of those that may have hepatitis. They may deal with patients who have AIDS. Those are the heroes that are on the front lines. And, you know, and I said on that video before I broke away for tonight, go to WCMH4. You could look for it either on Facebook or on YouTube. WCMH4 in Columbus, Ohio. And it talks about how Red, White, and Boom has been canceled for the 2020 year. And then, you know, all of Trump's people have come out of the woodwork by saying, you know, stuff about Jewish people and making fun of persons with disabilities, calling my disability a fake. Come on, man, don't fuck with me on that shit, because I ain't gonna go there. I ain't gonna go there, man, because a lot of people have died. A good percentage of them were in nursing homes. Remember that. Then you got the business people that travel overseas. Then you got the people that take those stupid cruises where they go around on a Dago boat for 3 weeks. Something I have never done and I have no desire to do. You know, and Trump has been warned about this months in advance before it even hit here. But he played it down, called COVID-19 a fake, and tried to push it on the Democrats. And then he's trying to push it on Obama. And then I hear they're trying to rip out Obamacare from underneath us. Not to mention the homeless are exposed. But you know, with a lot of people being out of jobs, you know, a lot of more people could be homeless. Even my own brother is worried about losing his home. But I haven't talked to him for a week. I don't want to talk about him for a week. Because he got on me about a stupid HDMI cable and never apologized for his rough attitude. Nope. So you know what I'm doing, people? I'm paying my bills, doing what I can to keep this house afloat, trying to keep operating cash flow going in this country. and donate what little money I do have for those that need it. There's a lot of things that aren't going to be happening this year. Tours and movie theaters. Disney is closed for a year. And that's no big loss to me because I never go to the parks. And I haven't been to a movie in over a year and a half, so it doesn't make no difference to me. If they want to open up Easton, then let them open it up. But I'm not willing to put my life on the line, mask or not. I'd rather be where I could go out into my backyard and smell the fresh air for an hour. Then I can go in and be able to handle the rest of the day. And excuse the city of Columbus and other cities around this country for looking out for your family. Looking out for your relatives and your family. Excuse them for looking out for you. So you're not going to have red, white, and boom this year. Get over it. Besides, I think it would be nice to look back at some of these older red, white, and booms. Maybe they could show one that had Cabot Ray or Jimmy Crumb, the Dean of Central Ohio. And speaking of somebody who has helped people with disabilities, it was Jimmy Crumb who had built Recreation Unlimited. Check it out. Jimmy Crumb was a legend in the city of Columbus. He's given back. He may be the Dean of Central Ohio, the sportscaster for Channel 4. Wore a lot of fancy coats and made people laugh and did the sports every week. But he always went to Children's Hospital to visit with little kids that go there for therapy or go to the hospital for surgery. That is what I call a good man. Too bad there are not very many good people cut from that cloth anymore. And to have some stooge, a faceless asshole on YouTube, cut me down for my disability and calling it a fake, I hope he gets fucking COVID. I hope he roasts from it. You want to play with your life, buddy? Go ahead. Could be 2 years before anything is solidly done about this COVID-19 situation. And remember, you're following a guy that said maybe a regular flu shot would help COVID. No. Trump has overridden everything that the medical pros have talked about. Trump don't know jack diddly about the medical field. Let the scientists do their job. Let the doctors do their job. And my thoughts are with those on the front lines tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Because without them, you wouldn't be on this goddamn planet right now, would you? Think about it. But then people today don't appreciate jack shit. That's all I'm going to say on that crap tonight. So, if you're thinking about making fun of me for my disability, don't you ever consider doing that. Because I will report you. But today's younger people think that they have the right to slam me for my disability, call it a fake, make anti-Semitic comments about a particular religion. Let me tell you something. I had a teacher back in high school who was Jewish. Taught us a lot about her religion. Taught us how to play dreidel. We played for M&Ms, of course. But we learned about her history, just like we learned about the history of this country. And that teacher that I had saw me for the person that I know I can be. A strong, caring person who didn't go to school to screw around. She loved being with her friends, and yet she knew what she had to do to get her precious diploma. But, unlike the colleges, they didn't think I was smart enough to go to college. But, I'm doing the best I can with what I've got, and I'm appreciative of the family that I have, and I'm appreciative of the beautiful sunset I had here tonight. But today's young people, for the most part, don't appreciate nothing. They want something, they want it now. They're like Veruca Salt. The girl who whined and cried about everything. Oh, Daddy, I want a golden goose. All right, sweetheart, I'll get you one when we get home. I want one now, she says. You say, I want a vaccine. Well, they gotta work on it, honey. No, I want it now. Well, the thing is, you ain't gonna get it now. All the pissing and moaning you got ain't gonna bring it any faster. So you can either suck it up or you could drop off the planet. So, there you have it, ladies and gents. Have a good night. I'll get back on here in a couple days. And hopefully, we won't get any rain that'll drown us. But knowing the way the weather patterns have been, wouldn't surprise me. Supposed to have snow in the upper northeast, possibly. And one of my friends down in Tennessee got hit by a deadly derecho the other night. So, yeah. So to the hater that posted about my disability, don't even think about making fun of my disability, pal. You have no idea what I've been through in life. Better yet, why don't you go away and bring back people like Kenny Rogers or Hank Williams, for that matter. Otherwise, bitch, sit down and shut up. You know nothing about me, and I sure as fuck wouldn't want to know about you. That's it, ladies and gents. I'm done for the night. Out.